Today we watch a Dustin Hoffman movie, and the movie begins with him falling off a building while writing his suicide note.
Over.
We quickly learn that he is not dying. He is just visiting his psychiatrist. Who is Harry Kellerman, and why is he saying those terrible things about me? That is today's movie. It stars Dustin Hoffman, and if you're one of the 3 people that watch this channel, you may be thinking, Ray, don't you review crap no one's ever heard of? Why are you watching a Dustin Hoffman movie? Because this is crap that no one's ever heard of. Of his 57 movies, this ranks as either 50 or 52 depending on the list you're looking at, and if you look on Ranker, they only rank his top 36 movies, and this is not on that list. Dustin Hoffman plays the world's most famous love song writer, but he can't find love himself. He spent $52,650 on a psychiatrist in order to get himself in a position where he can feel and accept love. Large portions of the movie take place in the psychiatrist's office, and man, some weird stuff happens there.
Doc, what do you think?
Don't tell me your troubles, I got troubles of my own. Don't tell me your troubles, just leave me alone, leave me alone. Go on home, tell it to a friend, I got troubles of my own.
It's 45 cents for the first 1/6 of a mile, 10 cents for each additional 1/3 of a mile thereafter. You require for special out of town.
This stuff just comes out of nowhere. It's not explained. He just has these psychological breaks for no reason. When I know he's seen a psychiatrist, but he's not seen a psychiatrist for that. He's seen a psychiatrist so he'll stop being a man whore. I will let Dustin explain the plot of the movie.
Some rat calling himself Harry Kellerman is calling up every chick I see and telling lies about me, giving me the bad mouth all over town.
So what are these terrible things that Harry Kellerman is saying?
Guy calls me up, says he's a friend of yours, says you have a wife, 2 children, several social diseases, and just got out of Payne Whitney Clinic where they put you for behaving in a violent manner.
Who said that?
Oh,
My
well,
God.
he says his name is Harry Kellerman.
Do you think I'm dumb?
What do you mean?
Do you go around telling people that you think I'm dumb? This fella, he called me, and he said...
Kellerman.
He said that you told him that you thought I was dumb.
One thing this movie has going for it, as you may suspect from a movie about a songwriter, is that the music is great. It's mostly written by Shel Silverstein, except for the one Ray Charles song we heard earlier, and it's mostly performed by Dr. Hook and the Medicine Men.
I'm all right. Lucille, your man walks one more ride.
Man on the other side.
Meanwhile, back at home, Harry Kellerman's screwing with him there, and we see he has these speakers set up to his phone all over the house. It's pretty cool. And he calls his messaging service, and Santa Claus shows up too.
Soloway, any messages, darling?
Mr. Soloway, box F-18. Good morning, F-18. You have a message on July 3rd from a Mr. Kellerman. He says, have a safe and sane 4th. Love, Harry. There's nothing else for you, F-18.
Sure there is. Somebody else must have called. Look again, darling.
There's no point in looking again. There's nothing for you, F-18.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, you nutsy person, ho-ho.
Dr. Moses, what? Dr. Moses, why are you dressed like that? That's crazy.
You with a cowboy hat? You call me crazy?
Okay, at this point in the movie, we get flashbacks. You remember how Harry Kellerman told that one girlfriend that he has 2 kids? Well, he does. And we see this in a flashback. First, we see him drop out of college after knocking up his girlfriend. She gets an abortion. He becomes a songwriter, and they never see each other again. But then we see a second relationship that lasted 12 years, and we see this relationship through conversations he's having with his wife, trying to get her to come outside and listen to him play the guitar. But in the background, his kids get older mid-conversation in a weird attempt to show the passage of time.
Free as a bird in the sky, free as a cloud rolling by. Hey, Gloria, come out on the terrace. The sun is shining. It's terrific.
I'm reading the papers, Georgie.
Free as me rolling. Well, what's the connection between reading the papers and not coming out on the terrace, Gloria? Gloria, I'm going to ask you once more to come out on this terrace because I know that you will love and enjoy being on this terrace. You could probably get a nice sunburn. And I'm going to drop the subject. Free as me rolling by.
After 5 minutes of this nonsense, she finally comes out on the terrace and tells him she's having an affair and wants a divorce. We meet his writing partner who's trying to convince him to stay a womanizer, his accountant who he talks to for like 4 or 5 more minutes for no reason, and then another fantasy scene of him committing suicide, plus more therapist shenanigans.
Your hour is up now, man.
Yeah, I just want
Your
to...
hour is up now, man.
Yeah, but doctor, this...
Daylight come and me one go home.
Hey, one second, doctor.
Oh, dale, man.
This Kellerman thing, see, I can't...
Dale, man. Dale me, banana.
You can't talk now, huh?
Daylight come and me one go home.
And finally, 1 hour and 14 minutes into this movie, we meet the third billed star, Barbara Harris, who... They're making a musical based on his songs, and she auditions even though she's 30 and old and fucking weird.
Very beautiful here with the lights on. This is a great set for Lucia de Lammermoor, Dawn on the Moors. I study opera every day an hour. You like opera?
Yeah.
I have them all in here. Opera's the best. People live at the top of their lives and die very beautifully. Lucia and Eduardo, they meet on this moor at dawn. She saves him in a way, but mostly he saves her from a wild bull.
She holds onto this lamp the entire conversation because she's quirky. Which means they're the perfect match.
Ricky ticky, can't go wrong singing a Ricky ticky song. Try it. You just go Scooby Dooby 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 Scooby Dooby Dooby Dooby. Come on, Allison. Scooby Dooby 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 Dooby. It's a very cheery song. Scooby Dooby Doop Dooby Dooby. Scooby Dooby Dooby Doop Doop. Oh, you can't go wrong with my Ricky ticky Scooby Dooby song. You can't go wrong.
Can't go wrong.
15 minutes of this later, we see him on a plane playing a guitar while flying the plane somehow. Calls up his girlfriend from back when he was 18 to see how she's doing. And to a shock of fucking nobody, calls Barbara Harris and reveals that, of course, he is Harry Kellerman, and then kills himself for a third time in the movie. Overall, I've gone through the actors already. The director, some guy named Ulu Gaspard, who did a couple artsy films, including Deep End of the Ocean. Went through the band. By the way, that music scene was filmed at a Grateful Dead concert. Imagine you're going to see the Grateful Dead, and they start filming Dustin Hoffman singing with a band that doesn't exist yet in Dr. Hook and the Medicine Show. What were these fucking stoners thinking walking into that nonsense? Probably the same thing this usually drunk person is thinking walking into this nonsense. Yeah, time has not been kind to this one. In rankings of Dustin Hoffman movies, as I said, it's near the bottom, if it even makes the list. Letterboxd has been slightly more kind to this movie, but that's only because of a guy named Sam B. It has 12 5-star reviews, and 6 of them are from Sam B. But he gave Mom and Dad Saves the World 1 star, so what does Sam know? A movie for a completionist into weird movies just to say you watched them, and Shel Silverstein fans. Other than that, I'd skip it. It's weird, but not in a fun way. Thank you for watching. As always, I shall try to do better next time. And here's a random bonus clip from the movie.
Georgie, look at these contracts.
Away, Marty, go away.
Humiliation, Georgie.
Marty,
100%.
Marty, I want you out of
Eli
here.
really doesn't like white singers.
Get
It's
out.
not your fault.
Goddamn
Peace,
racist.
brother. White is beautiful.